Does everyone have a sweet spot for a septum piercing? Have you ever wondered if there is a perfect spot for a septum piercing? The term sweet spot refers to a specific area of soft skin and membrane just in front of the cartilage inside the nose. This area is the ideal location for the piercing needle to go through. It helps avoid the harder cartilage, which can make the process quicker and less painful. However, not everyone has a clearly defined sweet spot. Most people do have this thin area of skin between the cartilage and the tip of the septum. But some anatomical differences can affect whether this spot is accessible. For instance, individuals with a severely deviated septum may not have the ideal location for a septum piercing. Others may lack the thin membranous tissue that makes the sweet spot suitable. In cases where the sweet spot is not available, a professional piercer may need to pierce through cartilage. This method is generally less desirable because it tends to be more painful and can take longer to heal. Healing can sometimes take up to 9 months or more when piercing through cartilage. To find the sweet spot, a skilled piercer usually pinches the septum. This helps them feel the transition from firmer cartilage to softer skin. The sweet spot is often located a bit higher and further forward than many expect. It is typically situated just inside the nostrils and below the cartilage. The exact location can vary from person to person due to individual nasal anatomy. From a jewelry perspective, placing the septum piercing in the sweet spot is important. This placement allows for comfortable wear of septum rings or clickers without putting too much pressure on the cartilage. Proper placement also lowers the risk of migration or rejection of the jewelry. Septum rings designed for this area come in various styles and materials. This variety allows wearers to express their personal style while ensuring comfort and safety. In summary, while most people do have a sweet spot for septum piercings, it is not universal. Anatomical differences mean some individuals may not be able to get a piercing in the ideal location. A skilled piercer will assess each person's nose to determine the best placement. This ensures the piercing heals well and the jewelry sits comfortably.